Okay, this is my first LWC series video. So in this video, I am going to discuss what is LWC and how to create LWC in Salesforce. So here is the first definition. What is LWC? So LWC full form Lightning Web Component, and Lightning Web Component are user interface UI framework that Salesforce developer use to create the customized page and function on the Salesforce platform. Means LWC is the Lightning Web framework, and Salesforce developer use LWC to create the customized page on the Salesforce platform. The LWC use standardized JavaScript framework and HTML and CSS without third-party framework. Means LWC use CSS, HTML, and JS, right? So no other third-party framework. That's it. Second one is why use LWC. So use modern JavaScript. LWC use modern JavaScript ECMAScript supported the following web component standards: the better performance compared to Aura, the fast loading time due to the lightweight framework because LWC is lightweight, so easily load. The key feature of LWC component-based architecture, reactive data binding means if you change the value for variables, so automatically reflected on UI side. So reactive data binding enhance performance and security. Also be feature for LWC, but built-in Salesforce Data Access LDS. This is the best feature of LWC. LWC provide LDS library pre-built, so you can use LDS to handle the data in server side, Apex side without any write code Apex. So this is a good feature, and use HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. The difference between Aura and LWC. So Aura and LWC both are Lightning Web Framework. So what is the difference between LWC to Aura? So the future performance wise, Aura is slower due to the framework overhead, but LWC is faster because it is a browser supported on native browser API. The second is development. Aura support specific Aura syntax, but LWC use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Data binding, Aura is a two-way binding, but LWC is a one-way binding. Two-way binding means UI, if you change input in UI side, so value will be changed in Apex side and vice versa. Reflect in both sides, but in LWC only change value in variable in J side, so it is changed on server side, not server to UI side. Reusability is hard to reuse, but it is easy to use in LWC. The dependency wise, Aura require Aura framework, but LWC is a standard web technology. So this is the difference between LWC and Aura. Now, if you are going to create a LWC in your Salesforce platform, so this is the three things you have. So first, you have to open org. The second is you have to download CLI. Third, you have to download VS Code. Okay, here is the links to go and check out. First, in this link salesforce.com to create your development org, just fill the form. The second link to go and download your Salesforce CLI according your system, Windows, Mac, and Linux. The third one is go and download VS Code. So all three things I have already downloaded. So first I am opening the VS Code, and now I am pressing Ctrl Shift P to open the create project with manifest. First option select standard and enter my first LWC, press enter, select the directory. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so first you have to create your project, my first LWC. You can see it, the left hand side, all file are created. So now I have to connect my this org to my VS Code, and whatever I change did in here, it will be deployed on the this org. So first I have to need to connect the org. So again Control Shift P and press second option, authorize an org. Select first project default, add your org name. I add manually my org. Okay, so here it is asked to ID password. And just press okay. Okay, authorization successfully means VS Code is connected successfully to our work. Now, after connecting new org, so just go manifest and package.xml. This is the file, XML file. If you want to retrieve whatever in your org through your VS Code, so this is here mentioned. You can retrieve Apex class, Apex component, Apex page, and if you just right click and go last option, retrieve source to manifest all. So all these things you have to retrieve in your, but right now I'm not retrieving whole things. I'm just retrieving Apex class and LWC in my VS Code. So just go all browser option and just wait, and you can see it here Apex class. So I'm just press retrieve this source to source from or press, and here all the Apex class I'm retrieving to my org to VS Code. Now I have to retrieve LWC to my VS Code. So just go LWC option Lightning Web Component and just press retrieve this source from org. Now all LWC is retrieved. So just check out course app folder. Inside you can see it class option. So you can see it all the class are retrieved successfully. And then LWC folder, inside all LWC folder, whatever folder in your work, in your all are so here. So you can see it. So now what is next step? I'm creating the new LWC. So just right click in LWC option, and you can see it's the create lightning web component. So just press and I add my first LWC component. So I'm adding my first LWC. Okay, choose the directory here. Here you can see your first LWC created, and inside firstly created the folder my first LWC inside HTML with the same name, first LWC.html and first LWC.js file, and third one is a meta file. What is the meaning of meta file? Meta file is a file to give the permission for your LWC to show where you want. So here is a false. So right now no any permission, but my requirement I want to put my LWC in this page. So I have to is expand true. and I have to add the target. Okay, so I add three targets. This LWC, lightning a page, record page, and home page. My LWC will be show, and just now I am going to simple add the message h1 and hello. This is my first LWC component. Okay, and just save and deploy it. Okay, my component is successfully deployed. Now I have to add this component into my add page. So just go and edit page. Okay, so lightning app builder will be open. Now you can go to top of the bottom option and you can see the custom. In custom you can see all the LWC components. So just fine, this is my created my first LWC component. Now I'm pick and drag and drop here, and you can save it. And here I'm just removing this component. I'm only use this one and save and go back. Okay, here your component will be display message, which will provide here hello, this is my first component. So this is the way to display your LWC into your lightning web page. So now I have to use, I'm using the JS file. Now here I'm creating one variable called message and pass this value, this one, and this variable I'm using here in JS side using curly braces. And now I'm going to class MSG, but right now I have no any CSS file, so I'm go to create the CSS file. If you are creating the CSS file, so just keep in mind same name of the your folder name. So my first lwc.css file, and here I'm using MSG class, and we are add font size 20 pixel, and also add font weight, add 600. Now here I'm using the lightning card LWC. Okay, this one is a card. I'm just here, and all the things I'm removing. Okay, and save, and you can go click right click and deploy it. This option, deploy this project, deploy this source to org. But in my case I am using shortcut alter plus D. Here I'm also be add the shortcuts, deploy this source to all in alter D. So whenever I'm press alter D, so automatically deployed. So you can also be set your shortcut. And now I'm just refresh it. Okay, you can see it. Our CSS applied successfully and card also be display, message also will display. So this way you can create the lightning web component into your using VS Code to create the LWC and put LWC into your lightning web page. So now you're not using the VS Code, so you can use the Lightning Studio. Here you can go and download the Lightning Studio. In Lightning Studio, you can go first option Lightning and create your new Lightning web component. And here you can click is expand and select the target where you want to display your LWC and just deploy. So this is also second way to create the Lightning web component.